Manchester City taking on Real Madrid. Talk about familiar foes. City are the outsiders going into this match. Real Madrid favourites to advance, of course. You've got to stop the likes of Mbappe, Bellingham, Vinicius Jr. and Rodrigo. Here's Pep Guardiola's plan.
It's impossible in 90 minutes, 180 minutes or 200 minutes, depends extra time to control these four players. Everybody knows, so I don't say anything new. They are exceptional, so how they combine, how the runners, the ability one against one, how they keep the ball, so all four they are exceptional, so everybody knows it, so have to reduce his involvement as much as possible, knowing that it's going to happen, accept it.
Pep saying all the right things, but anyone who's seen them all play together this season know that they have been far from their best, and this epitomised on the front page of Marca. Apparently, Carlo Ancelotti blew up at half-time in the derby, which of course finished 1-1 against Atletico this weekend, saying he wanted more from his superstars. Mario Jan is still with us. Let's welcome in, shall we, Alex Kirkland, to look ahead to this game. Alex, let's focus first, shall we, on those comments from Carlo Ancelotti, which obviously have leaked out from somewhere, and it's something he's alluded to, hasn't he, throughout the season, that he wants more from these front four, not necessarily going forward.
Yeah, he's been talking about this all season, Dan. They've got so much talent going forwards. The problem is defending, and not just the defence, but defending as a team, especially in a situation where Real Madrid have got this, what Ancelotti's called a defensive emergency. It's basically the entire defence out injured. Carvajal, Rudiger, Militao, Alaba, Lucas Vazquez. In that context, it's even more important that the whole team defends, and it starts at the front. You're right, Ancelotti's talked about this all season. He's talked about that kind of collective commitment, which led Madrid to a double last season. It hasn't quite been there this campaign. He was asked about it again today, talked about it in the pre-match press conference, saying that these four attacking players basically have to be kind of, I think Rodrigo called themselves kind of reference points for the rest of the team. Rodrigo was saying, look, we work, the rest of the team see that, and it all works. By contrast, if the rest of the team see that the forwards are walking around and aren't putting the effort in, what sort of message does that send to them? It's been the problem for Real Madrid all season. The attack is no problem. They score plenty of goals pretty consistently. The issue is defending. And Ancelotti's been pretty clear. That starts at the front, especially if you're going to keep insisting on playing these four forward players, which Ancelotti seems to want to do.
Yeah, I suppose the thing is, Ancelotti, as Alex quite rightly said, has said this on more than one occasion, yet clearly these players aren't listening to him.
No, it doesn't seem like they are, or is it just in their core of the way they're playing? I mean, it was interesting in the derby this weekend, the spaces they were leaving behind them, and they were not. I mean, sometimes I always remember when I say to my wife when I watch a game, I say they don't want to do this, they're not running back, and I say don't speak like a fan. They want to run back. But there are some players, I'm not sure they want to run back. I mean, that is in their core. They don't want to run back. And I think that is the chance for Manchester City, because the spaces that there are available, so to say, against that Real Madrid, well, that could be taken advantage of.
What an insight into the Fjortoft household. I love it.
I feel so sorry for Mrs. Fjortoft at this point.
I find that brilliant. Let's take a look, because just to lead the discussion, let's just take a look at everyone's predictions going into this game. Real Madrid, as I mentioned, are favourites. They've certainly gone over them over recent times when they met. Everyone is going for a draw. With the exception of course, Jan, it's blooming Haaland, isn't it?
Oh, well.
Yeah, Jan is...
Mario's going for Real Madrid.
Jan is the only one going for Manchester City, but of course he has to do that, because otherwise he upsets Erling Haaland's dad, and he goes on the naughty step with Arsenal.
No, it's also, I have to correct you. I do it because of Oscar Bob's parents.
Oscar Bob. Oh, that's what
this. You will see, poor Oscar Bob, he was nearly back now, and then he got a small injury in training. No, I think that this will be Manchester City. They will go through on Real Madrid. They will take advantage of this. They will win the first game, and then everybody think they will sort it out at Santiago Bernabeu. Well, they didn't sort out Atletico Madrid, did they? So let's see what's happening. I think I will be right here, boys.
I don't want to go down the route with Jan, because I know
Why, Dan?
Why, Dan? Against Leyton Orient.